And ABC 7 business commentator Richard Stern joins us now with news that Wall Street's winning streak has come to an end. Richard.
Indeed it did, but we've had 6 up days in a row, so I don't think we have too much to complain about. And of course, we had a long weekend. The banks were closed yesterday, the market was closed, and today, in fact, down. And down for a very unusual reason. One of the 30 stocks that makes up the Dow Jones Industrial Average, just one, was down, had its biggest decline in more than 30 years. Yes, even more since the lady to my left was even thought about, quite honestly. That's an unusual day. The Dow was down by more than 370 points at the low of the day. We did come back from that number, but no matter how you slice it, it's a down day. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they are not very attractive. There you see the Dow down 1%. 255 points, closing at 24,964.75. That on volume of 887 million shares. The NASDAQ, a loser, down not a lot, not even 0.1%, just 5 points at 7,234.31. That on volume of 1,902 million shares. And of course, if those two are down, so's the S&P, 0.6%, roughly 16 points at 2,716.26. Okay, so what was that Dow component that dropped its biggest drop since January of 1988? Well, that would be Walmart. Believe it or not, Walmart today announced very disappointing earnings for its all-important fourth quarter. That's the holiday quarter. And the biggest surprise, and not a pleasant one, was that they are not doing nearly as well in e-commerce as they had hoped. Their total sales from e-commerce represent only 4% of their entire sales business, and Walmart, among others, has certainly been trying to make some inroads into Amazon, and based on the results today, it doesn't look like those inroads are doing them a lot of good right now. So we'll see how that turns out, but for right now, Walmart is struggling. And with all the craziness going on in the market right now, we thought we'd have a repeat of our conversations and see if people want to talk, what they'd like to talk about, anything at all. And we'll have that. Actually, our next one is next Thursday, which is March 1st, and that's coming up quickly. If you'd like to come, 906-2847, 906-2847, Thursday, March 1st, 1:30 in the afternoon. Open session, talk about anything that you might want.
Right. And I know that Walmart was trying very heavily to compete with Amazon and some of those retail giants that are using e-commerce. But what about Amazon? Any news for us on them?
Well, as Dr. Phil would say, how's that working for you? And it's working very well for them because Amazon continues to grow. The stock was up $20 today, which is over 1% in a down market. They seem to, right now anyway, have the better mousetrap.
All right. Okay, thank you so much for joining us, Richard.
You're welcome.